Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you a Dexnav Shiny hunting video. This is what you guys wanted. This is what you're gonna get. I have a rule set right here, 9 rules. There's a few other things I'm gonna touch on very briefly in this video, so make sure you're paying attention. If you have questions, feel free to ask them in the chat or hit me up on Twitter. And always be sure to check out my link to my Twitch channel, obviously, in the description. So the first rule we're gonna go through here is always use repel, guys. Do use repel. You don't have to use repel, but if you run into a Pokemon while you're chaining, I have theorized that it does indeed break your chain. Just keep that in mind, guys. You're going to always be wanting to use repel. The next thing you're going to want to do is you can use the Dexnav to search for whatever Pokemon you want to actually find. This only works if you have already caught the Pokemon before. Alright, so make sure you're catching the Pokemon first, and then you can do the Dexnav situation. You can search for whatever you want. Alright, the next thing you're going to do is after you're searching, you'll see it appear in the grass, and you're going to go try to catch it. So one thing I want to kind of touch on really quick before searching, as you'll see after I get out of this encounter, is I'm going to run away from the grass that I'm searching in and stand right here. The reason why I'm standing right here is because I want to be a certain amount of space away from the grass, so that way the Pokemon will appear. So I've done 79 chat-outs in a row. Every time I've hit search, I've been able to find a chat-out without any problems whatsoever. And that's because I walk far enough away, so that way I know that a Pokemon can show up in the first place. So keep an eye on. Notice the fact that that is actually a level 30 chat-out. So that's something we'll touch on in just a minute here. So you're going to want to stand far enough away, because if you're too close, if you stand in the middle of the grass, you're actually not going to really get anything, because there has to be enough spaces on all sides of you for Pokemon to appear in the first place. So keep that in mind. The next thing is you're going to seek an encounter. You just walk up to it and encounter the Pokemon. Not a huge deal, right? Then after that, what you want to do is make sure you're killing or catching the Pokemon. Do not run away, guys. Do not run away. That will likely break your chain. You do not want that to happen. Do not leave the route either. Leaving the route, bad idea. That's how you automatically break your chain. Couple things to notice when you're chaining. Every 5 encounters, it's going to raise the level of the Pokemon by 10. So that's why we just saw a level 30 chat-out, because I'm on an 80 chain right now. Alright, so that chat-out ends up being level 30. Right here, I found yet another chat-out. This should actually be a level 21 chat-out if my calculations are correct. And we'll find out in just a second. It should be about 21, I think. I haven't really been paying too much attention because this is a long chain. It is indeed a level 21 chat-out. So the exclamation point on the bottom screen above the chat-out's name, that does not mean anything about the shiny. The potential has nothing to do with it being shiny. None of that stuff. But I do know that it's going to be level 21 because they start at 5. And every 5 chains you get, the level goes up by 1. And on the 5th chain every time, the level goes up by 10, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys are following here at this point. The next step is, if you search for a Pokemon, in this case if I search for chat-out and nothing happens, I don't find anything, no chat-out shows up, that's not the end of the world, guys. Just go, walk around nice and slow until you find the next Pokemon. It does not even have to be a chat-out. You'll notice that your chain continues to increase. I just uploaded a video of me catching a shiny Skarmory. If you want to see that full footage, it's on my Twitch channel. I did indeed run into a Sandshrew in the middle of that chain, and I was able to still get the shiny Skarmory after 25. So like I said, I do feel like this is a lot like chain fishing. It's not like the original Poké Radar as you would normally expect. So there's not really any guarantee that after 40 you have a higher chance or whatever. I think it's a scalar situation, whereas the higher the encounters you go, the higher the chance. So just because I'm on an 81 chain right now, about to be 82, and I didn't find a shiny, that doesn't mean this doesn't work. It just means I have bad luck, or my luck isn't the greatest. I mean, if the chances right now are 1 in 200, I mean, I can go 200 more encounters and still not get it. One thing to note too is if you hit a chain of 100, you actually go back down to 0. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure if that actually breaks your chain, but I think one can assume at that point that your chain is indeed broken. So I did touch on a couple different things. You don't have to find the same Pokemon over and over again. You don't even have to use the Dexnav if you don't want to search. You just walk around in the grass and encounter a Pokemon each time. As long as you're noticing every 5 levels, you're seeing that Pokemon jump up 10, and as long as you're seeing every 6th encounter, it goes up by 1. So now we're at 21, we were at 20 before. Then that means you're doing it just fine, guys. That's all. That's it. So I have 2 videos on my channel, me getting shinies, a shiny Wurmple and a shiny Skarmory, and I'm continuing to do my research here. At this point, based on the research I've done and the research a lot of other YouTubers and Twitch people have done, I am going to make the conclusion here, in my strong beliefs, that 1, there is obviously chaining. I think that's pretty evident at this point, but that it does increase your shiny chance. So I don't know the exact numbers yet, guys. I can't promise you that you're going to find shinies by doing this, but I will encourage you to give it a shot. So I just kind of want to give you a brief overview of some of the things that I picked up over the last few days from some other people and from my own testing myself. And it seems like it works. So just kind of recapping here. Always use repels. That's number one. Make sure you're sneaking for the Pokemon. Do not scare any Pokemon away. Is it a big deal if you scare the Pokemon away? I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't know if it breaks. I haven't really been doing too much research on the other side of things on how to break the chain, more so to keep it going. But the biggest takeaway from this video, in my opinion, is the fact that one, you can move after each hunt, first of all. And I would recommend moving away to the point where you can find a central location that will allow you to hunt. You'll notice I go to the same spot pretty much every time to hunt, and 83 times in a row I've gotten a chat out, so it obviously works that way. And keep an eye on your level increases. I know some people aren't aware of that. Keep an eye on your level increases, and also keep note. Say I don't find a chat out right now, I will be able to keep my chain if I run into any Pokemon, as long as it's through sneaking. Just don't run into any Pokemon not sneaking, guys. But that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, if you have any questions, obviously leave them in the chat. But if you did enjoy it, definitely leave this video a thumbs up. Questions can go in the description, or feel free to hit me up on Twitter. By no means am I an expert on this, but I will be continuing to learn more about this method and try to come up with some better ways to go about it over the next few weeks on my stream, twitch.tv/aDr1v3. So the link for that is in the description as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video so far. If you are new to the channel, I post a ton of shiny hunting videos and Wi-Fi battles. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. So just to give one more proof here, we're at 21 on this level for this chat out. I'll do one more encounter here, and the Pokemon should be level 31 if all is well. And hopefully, maybe, if the shiny guards are in our favor, we'll find a shiny. But either way, it's pretty obvious that we do have a chain indeed going here. And even if the chances are, increased, they're still increased. It just seems there's too much of a likelihood that the shiny probability is increased with as many people finding shinies as they are. So here's a level 31 as I predicted. Perfect potential, supersonic as an egg move, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be a shiny, but the potential and all that stuff doesn't seem to correlate with the shiny chance. Just a regular chat out. Oh well, I'll continue this chain and start a new one very soon. So this has been your boy aDrive. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys later. Peace.